Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 27th, 2024. This is for Gemini. Goodness gracious, Gemini. Last shuffle coming out here for Gemini. Gemini, you definitely don't look like what you've been through for this to be here. You could teach a class on how to still look like you got it all together when you don't. You could teach a class on this, okay? According to this, is what they're saying. They're saying somebody's coming towards you like, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you how you can definitely do this or that. And it's mostly because you really don't know. They don't know what you've been through. But also, too, there's some people that may be coming towards you thinking that life is much harder for you. So they're trying to come in and be like, Gemini, if you really want to be successful, this is a deception. Yeah, someone's coming in with a rule book and they might be a little bit of a little aggressive about that with this. They're trying to get you in a better place. Well, they think they're helping you get to a better place, right? Let's see what's going on with this, because this is looking a little, it seems like someone wants to help you get to a better place here, but whoever this person is, they think they understand what path, or they feel like they know what's the where the right direction is. And it's with deception and travel, this would be a situation where they don't really know what you've been through and where you're going. I don't know that I would listen to this person, I will be honest with you, because Hierophant, 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Emperor with Teacher tells me that this is a person who is, they may feel like their way is very solid. Okay, they see that it's very solid. They followed some sort of principle or tradition or some kind of like guidebook or something. They may be a self-help book guru type of an energy, and it looks like they're standing on it. This is like, they're not necessarily a tyrant, but they're like, do it this way. This is right. This is how you do it. Happy success is the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. One thing is, you don't look like what you've been through. So they wouldn't know that you've been through it all, that you already know what you need to do. You're just not foolish enough to walk around crying about it all the time. Not that it's foolish, right? But you're not one to say, I'm not going to waste my time. Like, that's not going to be my life. I'm not going to sit here and cry about how I didn't have that, how my housing is messed up, or how I'm always fighting for my life here, or how I have to follow certain rules, and I'm rebellious against, certain things, and I want to run my own way. I've already been under the thumb of someone very abusive or something here with this vibe here. This is like, I've already been under someone else's thumb. I've already been in situations that I had to fight out of. I've already been homeless or without something here. I've been in these situations already. You just don't look like it. This looks like somebody's coming in like, oh, Gemini, you just don't understand what struggle is. And you're just like, do you not know where I've been? Do you not know where I have been? I get this funny vibe of a person who's just not understanding, because you just don't present as someone who's had to fight as much as you've had. Happy success, 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. This tells me that you're very aware of, there's an awareness that in order that you got to block some things out or leave the past in the past. In order to be successful, you can't harp on or have you don't have the luxury of meditating over how bad something was. You don't have the luxury of fixating on it. You have clarity about what it was, what your life was, how you were betrayed, how life was a constant barrage of trauma. So there's a happy success energy of saying, I got away from that. So of course, I may not act like I've been through any of that. I just avoid it like the plague. I can already see red flags and I'm out of there. Somebody may feel like they have to school you on something, and that is quite irritating. Look at this, the Great Gratitude, 10 of Swords twice. So you've got a person here. I will say this about this person. This person has overcome a tremendous amount of trauma. I feel like this person that's coming towards you or in your space, whoever is over here trying to talk to you, they have been through the ringer. And this is a hallelujah. When Great Gratitude is here with 10 of Swords twice, This is a hallelujah that is over. I am never letting anybody in my space trying to tell me what is what. They will fight against anybody. They won't even let, I swear, this is to be a person, they give me the vibe of a person who would argue with the police on a regular basis. They don't give a crap. That's my right as a citizen. I don't have to step out of my vehicle, sir. Show me section code, da 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 da. This is a person who calls the state police on the police, which, if you guys know, state police police the police. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're afraid, you call the state police and have them come and watch what's going down if you're worried or afraid for your life, you know. I learned that the hard way when all these things were going down in 2020 and such. I had to do that a few times because I was afraid for my life at certain points. And I just have to be clear. I live in the South of America, and you guys all know how that was going. Um, so, however it goes, this is someone who says, I am so glad I'm past this. They have expanded, they have healed, but their healing has led them to a place where they have serious boundaries. They have serious standards that they will not compromise for anybody. I see a person who would argue back. They know the laws. They have the guidebook in their pocket. They may, you know, off the rip, they've got everything on speed dial. This would be a person who is like, because of what I went through, I have learned to have full autonomy over my space. So they may be coming towards you thinking that you have no idea what life is about, and, you know, kind of thing. The loving woman energy with the lovers and knight of cups. And this would be someone as well. Golly, this person. This is someone who they want to guard you against reconciling with someone. They want to guard you against choosing to reconcile with this person because of their sweet words. This person does not trust whoever it is around you, and they're going to be really, really in your face about not accepting a person in your life. I see someone who's not going to allow anyone in your space. This looks like someone, honestly, who's very grateful that something is over in their life. They may not know that you've gone through something similar. They're trying to help you expand, but they're doing it in a way that may make you, it may be disappointing. They may be more focused on the sorrow of how life went that spurred them forward. Like that is their inspiration, is being uh, is getting away from something tumultuous, blocking anything that is going to cause any pain. And but they've successfully gotten out of a situation. They are worth being listened to, but just know that they're coming from this space that you may have already passed. You may have already healed past it and said, you know what, I don't want to look like or fashion my cause after what some idiot did to me or how I was treated in these situations. I don't want that to be my story. But this person may have championed their life after that story, and they're coming towards you like, you're not acting like me, you're not acting like you've been abused. And you're like, you know, I went through worse than you did. Okay, I was, you know, for a minute, you know, you would have thought that I was over here singing rolling with the river or rolling down, what is it, rolling down the river. You know, anime Bullock. You know, you may have thought, what's love got to do with it? You may have thought that was me for a second. You know, kind of vibe. But I'm not saying that that would be you. But I'm seeing someone who's saying, like, yeah, that I'm rolling with. Yeah, you don't know that I was that person, right? Because now I'm singing a new tune. But yeah, I've been there. But I'm not going to live my life off of that. That's not how I'm going to capitalize in life. No, right? But this is very interesting here. Okay. Um, I I would say you could listen to this person, but don't take everything in. Like, take what the path that they've chosen and like respect that. Um, but they're warning you about reconciling with someone who's very charming because they've been through that. I would listen to that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If they're sharing a red flag, just examine the flag and see if you see any crimson in that flag. It might be green with a little spot of red. You need to pay attention to it, okay? Because they've been through some ins and outs of some trauma that I can see someone wouldn't even imagine that this person's been through. And same for you. It looks like you don't show it at all. You've been probably been through worse than them, but it's affected them deeper or very deeply. And whereas you may have been able to breeze by it, like, I'm out of it, thank the Lord, I'm done. Okay, I'm over here now and I'm partying. They may not be that way. They're still living through it. They've healed, but they're still kind of going through it. Like it's hit them differently. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, another Gemini here. But we also have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp, or a Taurus, Gemini cusp. We also have Aries, Taurus cusp, Pisces, Aries as well. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.